are dead. All my friends are dead. They got kicked in the head.
Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. As you can tell, the Joey Friendsgiving is over. My friends are gone. It's just me and Corey DLG.
How did that wind up being our intro to the Christmas
The
gift
hipster
segment?
Padawan is checked out. But you're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister stations.
Worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
We are also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Search Nerd Thug Radio or hashtag Talking Nerdy to You. You will find us everywhere.
iTunes, Stitcher,
iTunes,
Google Play,
Spreaker, Stitcher. Did you say Stitcher?
I think I did.
Corey DLG is on FarmersOnly.com.
That's
It's been a
correct.
while since I've said that.
Yeah,
And Bumble.
no.
And Potatoes and Eggs.
Is that a thing?
And Bagels and Donuts. And OkCupid.
I totally hope potatoes and egg is a thing.
So we're jumping early on Christmas and gifts. We are talking worst and best gifts.
Right?
DLG, because of his lack of childhood greatness, has gone with the worst gifts.
Right?
And because of my greatness, I'm going with the greatest gifts.
I feel like that's not why we did this, but that's okay.
Man,
That's fine.
I just talk a lot.
You just-
all right, so your number 3 gifts we were talking about when you bought your own gifts for your family.
Right,
It was
and you wound up
a
just
red
giving
whistle and
just dry erase
dry
markers.
erase
Just
markers.
terrible gifts.
my
Awful gifts.
my number 3 best gift was my Nintendo. I'm
Right.
sorry, I blacked out for a second.
Your virginity? What was that?
Whoa, easy DL Jizzle. All right, so number 2, worst gift ever and seen.
This is I'm not going to name the family member.
Okay,
They're not. They don't listen to the show. Probably they're a distant family member. But sporadically they would mail Christmas gifts to the whole family.
Okay.
It's one of the cousins on Frank's side of the family, on my
Okay.
stepdad's side of the family. And so it was a really nice thought for them to mail the gifts. They saw these things, they bought these things, and said these are things that would be great for Frank's kids.
Frank's new kids.
So that's a cool thing. I don't want to I feel bad for putting this on the list, but it was such a terrible gift.
Go for it, man. Hit it up.
These had just started coming out, and these were
Furbies.
No. It wasn't even anything toyish.
Oh, okay.
And I was 13, and it was essentially the little purse backpack things that had started coming out. And they got me a purse.
You got a man satchel.
I did. I got but not the cool shoulder ones
I used to have one of those in high school.
that some people
I rocked those in high school.
Some people can, some people can't. Zach always wears one.
Still, yeah.
I've explained to him many times that he can't rock it,
He's
but
a girl man.
he has no fear.
He's a girl man.
Right? He's
a man girl.
He's 6'5". He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He doesn't matter. He's 6'5". He's 6'2".
He's like
whatever.
5'11".
But yeah, so I got it, and I thought it was at first I thought they were messed up. I thought it was a prank gift.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, and I'm opening it, and I'm looking through it, and I'm
Did you feel like Ralphie on A Christmas Story?
sort of, because then I
Go
looked.
put it on, Corey. We gotta take pictures.
So I looked at my parent. I look at him, and I said, "Is there something else in the box?"
What's in the box?
And they were like, "No, they got this. This is what they got you."
And you're just like,
And I was like,
Jenna, here you go.
"Cool."
And moving on.
And it's Christmas morning, so there's enough other stuff that you could just be like, I'm gonna set this aside and
Yeah.
transition to something else. But at the time,
You couldn't
in
transition.
the back of my head, I was like, why do they give me a
Do they
purse?
even think about me?
What would I do with a purse backpack?
Right, I'm a man. I'm a boy. I'm a man.
I already have a backpack,
My pogs won't even fit in there.
and I've never once said to myself, I need a smaller version of this.
That's pink.
Well, no, and it was man colors. It was blue and a deep green.
Deep green.
But at the same time, I was like, why?
I don't get what's going on here.
What do I need a tiny backpack for?
I did prank my sister one time with a
Okay,
gift.
all right.
I bought her a pair of earrings.
Yeah,
I think I was in sophomore in high school, so that puts her in 8th grade.
okay.
But it was in a small little box. And I put it inside of another box, another box, to where it was this giant TV box. She was excited.
Yeah.
I gotta, because in hindsight, you don't realize when you're that young, or even in junior high, that
Right.
it's not the size of the box that matters. It's the
It's the content of the
exactly.
box.
It's what's in the box. It's how the box works. So she just sees this big box. It's like, oh my god, it's something so cool, and it was a pair of earrings.
I had a buddy of mine whose dad gave him cash.
Yeah.
But my buddy had teased his dad mercilessly about being a terrible gift giver and being the parents were divorced and the dad always just did cash, the mom did gifts.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, mom knows what I like because she loves me. And so he was like, no, I'm going to get you a gift this year then. Okay, fine. You're going to get a gift. And like he told him the whole time it was a sweater.
Yeah.
And it was like in a clothing shaped box. And what he had done is he had taken the cash he usually would give them and he turned it into all ones and then crumpled up each and every individual one and threw it in there. And it felt like spite Christmas.
I also have a funny bad gift story, but we'll get to that at the end.
Okay.
My number 2.
Yes.
Number 2. It's going to be the oldest gift on my list.
Okay.
Age-wise.
All right.
I think I was 17 at the time.
Oh.
But I started playing drums at a young age. At
okay.
11. I think 11 or 12 I started playing. But all I ever really had was a xylophone, and then I had a snare drum and like a little cymbal. I didn't really have
like a whole drum set,
right. And like I'd played on some people's, and I'd borrow here and there. I never had my own. Right. And my mom, bless her heart, bought me my first drum set at like 17, 18.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember like, I came down from, I was at my grandma's, so we come downstairs. And my mom's still at that point, like still set up Santa Claus for us
right.
and stuff. And so I come down and like there's this drum set just in the middle of the living room. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, and there's sticks. And I played for like an hour while everyone's trying to open presents. I'm like, you guys just keep going, I'm busy. But yeah, man, that thing, I had that thing for a long time. Took it with me to college. I let friends like in bands play on it and stuff. And
did they sign it? That would have been cool.
That would have been cool, but I wasn't that clever back then. But yeah, my drum set, that was the second best gift I'd ever received. Oddly enough, my 3 gifts all come from my mom, which is pretty cool, I guess.
It's definitely not odd. Your mom loved you. Yeah, she got you nice things.
So that was my number 2. So we're now at your number 1.
Okay, so my number one
worst gift
all time. Okay, it's pretty much. So here's the thing. Here's the premise. It's Christmas. You have a big list of stuff.
Right.
And the younger you are, the bigger the list, and the more your mind is racing about what could be in all these pretty little boxes, right?
Right.
My grandma consistently, for years and 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 years, would get me clothes.
Ugh. It's the worst.
What a terrible Christmas gift when you're a kid.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. So, like, it's like you're surrounded by a mountain of Power Rangers and action figures and Transformers, Ninja Turtles,
X-Men figures,
G.I. Joes and X-Men and comic books and video games, and then it's a sweater. What?
You're like, this is the worst.
This
ever.
is not. I don't want this.
So my mom also started giving me clothing when I got to the ripe age of 12. I think she started giving me clothing. Yeah. But I'm just gonna lump all this in together here.
Okay.
Like some of the worst gifts I got. So my mom, I would tell her. Specifically, Mom, I want Madden NFL 96. I want Home Run Baseball 96. Those are like the top of the line games.
Right.
And I got baseball games, but it was like Troy Aikman play action football.
Right.
Or
Joe DiMaggio's I remember when.
Like RBI Baseball 94. Like it was never what I wanted, but somewhat what I wanted. And so like when it came to clothes, like I always had a very specific style of clothes I wore.
Right.
Like I've always had my own style. And so, like, I was like, Mom, if you're going to buy me clothes, this is what I wear. Instead, I got dress shirts from Mervyn's. I didn't wear dress shirts from Mervyn's at 12.
Nope.
Like, I remember one year, this is not even Christmas. We're just going to go worst gifts before I get to my number 1. I came home my 21st birthday.
Oh.
I was in college. I come home. My buddy from college I was really close with that we started our lawn service. He comes with me. For my birthday, my mom buys me 2 polo shirts. Not like the brand polo, but like polo style shirts.
Yeah.
I didn't wear those then. Like nothing. I said, "Oh, cool, thanks, Mom. All right, we're gonna go to the bar. Hey, Clint, here." And I just gave him the shirts. And, I was probably being a jerk about it, but it's like my sister was like, "I told her you weren't gonna wear those, then just to give you cash." But like,
right? Yeah,
I feel you.
No,
I feel you in the clothing stuff, man. It's hard.
It's because it's a holiday. You want a thing.
I
had to specifically write down though, like the things, like because same thing, the Maddens and all that. Like if I didn't. Because what I would get is I would get the phone call where they try to act like they're not buying you that.
Yeah.
So what's a hooter and the blowflies? No, Mom. Hootie and the blowfish.
Well, even now, your mom will call me and be like, "Hey, Corey has these things on his list. What are they, and where can I find them?" And we're 30.
Right.
But yeah, like I hate people who, for Christmas and birthdays, they give you what they think you need, and not technically what you want.
Yeah, these are gifts.
I'll buy what I need when I need it, but what I want is this.
These are gifts. Let's get crazy with the gifts. Well, and my sister too. She got 3 kids.
Yeah,
and so like she's telling everybody, look, they all have enough toys.
Right. Well, that's smart.
Right. They have enough toys.
She's probably gonna buy them the toys she knows they want and that are safe for them.
Right.
So she's like, you know what? I don't really want to buy pajamas. They all love pajamas. That's
Right,
That's
right,
a
right.
smart mom move.
But it's funny because it's the same concept. It's like, because the kids don't want to open that and
No,
get that.
no,
They don't want that.
But they'll appreciate it when they have kids. I don't appreciate it yet, but still. All right, number one gift. We got a few minutes.
Yeah,
here.
what do you got?
Number one gift, and then I want to get into a bad gift when I have time. The best gift I ever got. I love baseball. You know this.
This is true.
So
This was cool.
When I was 10,
This is so cool.
my mom bought me my own catcher's mitt. It was full leather, and she bought me the Reebok Pump baseball glove. It was awesome. Like the movie Major League had come out, and he had the glove, and he's pumping it up on the field, and she bought me that same exact glove. I loved it. It's the best gift I ever got in my life. The best one ever. All right, real quick.
I thought you were going to talk about the standing arcade.
That was cool too. I forgot about that one. Honorable mention. My mom did for Christmas buy me a stand-up baseball arcade game. It was fun.
That was the coolest thing.
It was cool.
Forever.
It was super sweet.
Had that switch on top to turn it on. Like,
yeah,
that
and
was
you go there and
cool.
you put as many.
We had a million quarters.
All right, real quick. So worst gift. Allie Savage, her stepdad.
Uh-oh.
He's this big like swap meet like
Collector.
guy stuff.
Right.
And so for Christmas, he's like several years ago, he's like, "Hey, I got you this cool purse for Christmas. I got it at swap meet. It's like this Dooney and Burke. Heard they're coming back in style." He wraps it up. He doesn't even wrap it up. He like brings it in like a grocery sack and gives it to her. And so she's like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks." Allie Savage, she's kind of particular about her purses.
Yeah.
She doesn't like just any old purse. I've learned that over the years. It's got to be something specific.
Right.
And she opens it up and she starts looking at it. It's a Dooney and Burke, right? And then she opens it up. He regifted her one of her mom's old purses that was just in the back of the closet. Had no idea. He thought it was literally the one he bought. The one he actually got, he probably gave away. But yeah, she does like, "Oh, it's a receipt from my mom. Here's my mom's old driver's license." Talk about bad gifts. That's a bad gift.
That's a bad gift.
And with that, we're going to jump out to a break real quick. And when we come back, we're going to skip the Colt Baldridge section.
That's
segment.
right.
We're going to do our own thing.
Woo!
The Nerd Thug Takeover.
Woo!